It's time to take you around the world of sport. I am Adeni Ajishafe. 360 Sport is here on Trust TV. We just have to look at stories trending in the world of sport. Joining me is Adekunle Samuel. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Good now. Well, on a sad note, may the soul of Sunshine Queens goalkeeper Elizabeth Johnson rest in peace. Our lady died just a few days ago. Although the NWFL will be the first story we'll be looking at, that we just have to pay our own tribute to the goalkeeper of Sunshine Queens there. Well, let's look at the fixtures that will be coming up for the midweek in the MPFL match day 12 in Group A. Nasarawa Amazon will be at home against Edo Queens in Lafayette. As Confluence Queens will be facing Adamawa Queens. Pelican Stars host Osun Babes in Calabar. And in Group B, you look at the fixtures quickly happening in Group B, talking about the NWFL. Royal Queens will be playing against Bayelsa Queens. And FC Robo Queens will be hosting Sunshine Queens, who lost their goalkeeper. Well, I don't know how strong they will be able to play against FC Robo Queens there. Abia Angels will be playing against Rivers Angels. Those are the fixtures coming up today as we speak right now. It's ongoing across different stadia in Nigeria. But let's look at Group A again. Adekunle, you look at this Group A fixtures quickly. Let's look at Nasarawa Amazon. They've been outstanding, although not topping the group. Edo Queen has been the one topping. But hosting Edo Queens today, do you see Nasarawa Amazon beating Edo Queens?
Yeah.
Even though the match is ongoing?
Yeah, I believe that it's likely to happen because even though the match is ongoing right now, Nasarawa Amazon against Edo Queen. Edo Queens, they are really informed this season because it comes as a big surprise because people never give them that chance this season. People, they know the close rules, the likes of Bayelsa Queen, the Rivers Angels, Sunshine Stars. I think they are the big heroes when it comes to Nigeria female league. But this time around, Edo Queens are really springing up a big surprise. And today, the match going on right now, playing against Nasarawa Amazon. I believe that Nasarawa should be able to try their possible best to make sure they get a result when playing against them right now.
Okay, but there's a particular player in Nasarawa, Tanum Dushima, who really, she won the February Player of the Month. And let's see what she can do for that team and the entire squad, the likes of Titlaya, whether it's also there. Edo Queens are not an easy team you play when you're playing football. So let's see if Nasarawa Amazon, with their experience in the league and with the stardom performance coming for stellar performance rather, always coming from Edo Queens, who will win this battle between the two giants there. We're looking at the NWFL matches coming up today. Confluence Queens versus Adamawa Queens is not an affair there between the two queens, and the Pelican Star, who we know with a lot of history when it comes to winning, but now they are really down. They are actually last on the log. Pelican Stars are not really doing well. They are already playing against Osun Babes of Oshogbo there. Now, again, let's look at Group B. We actually analyze our Group B. Bayelsa Queens, this is another team you have to watch out for when they play. Royal Queens are playing in Warri. They'll be playing against Bayelsa Queens, a Southern derby, South derby now. So from my side, I'll be tilted towards Bayelsa Queens winning. But for Royal Queens, if you recall, they defeated Rivers Angels away. They beat them away. So it can actually surprise Bayelsa Queens also and win in Warri.
Yeah, in a game of football, anything can happen. You can't write them. We can't write them off. You won't be surprised at the end of the game this evening. Royal Queens might emerge victorious over Bayelsa Queen. But I believe that when it comes to that experience in female football, Bayelsa Queens, they are always right there.
Okay, now we just have to look at the fact that FC Robo Queens will also be playing in the NWFL match day 12 coming up across different states as we speak. Those matches are on. We'll be bringing you more concerning the result and also the table of the Nigerian women football. Always so scintillating and very enjoyable when you watch our ladies play football. They play with so much artistry, so much skill that they show when they play football. So much talent coming from our Nigerian ladies there. Now let's move straight to another story is trendy. This time around, boxing. Nigerians, well, even though this man is a Briton, but you can't take it away. Anthony Olufemi Joshua, one way or the other, is a Nigerian. Well, news coming out is that his rematch against Alexander Usyk will be holding in June because Usyk right now has been granted permission by Ukraine. Ukrainian government says, okay, go and do your fight. After all, you've been very, very patriotic by coming to fight for Ukraine. But right now, he and other fighters can also move to go for training. And according to Eddie Ann, the manager rather the agent, the promoter of Anthony Joshua, is saying yes, that fight will be happening live in June. Let's see what's going to happen. But from the way it is, I know Joshua is really hot for losing that game or that boxing bout against Usyk. And from the way it is, Usyk being the pressure of fighting for his country, coming back to train against Anthony Joshua in June. Although news came out that if he cannot fight Usyk because of the issue of war, then you will be going for 4 other boxers, either of them, Deontay Wilder, Otto Wallin, Luis Ortiz, or Joe Joyce. But from the way it is, if this fight will be happening in June, do you see Anthony getting a rematch win, just like the way he did against Anthony Jr.?
Yeah, so I think
Andy Ruiz Jr.
Andy Ruiz, the young man from Mexico. So I believe that Anthony Joshua going against Alexander Usyk this time around, he has to work hard. He has to work hard because the last time it was a shocking result. I'm not going to lie to you. Nobody expected it. Even his fellow colleagues from Britain also, the one they see are the best pound-to-pound fighters in the world right now.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. You know, he was even in a shock mood that if this young man can defeat Anthony Joshua, then Anthony Joshua is not a match for him. But I believe that in the world of boxing right now, they are kind of looking for where the 2 boxers will have a match against each other. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. And this time around, Joshua will have to buckle up his belt against Alexander. The young man has been at the war front for quite some time now. And if he should come back again and defeat Anthony Joshua, it's going to be a big slap.
I think it's not a slap. It's going to affect his career because why? It's not as if he cannot fight again, but a lot of people he will lose so many fans, 1. In fact, so many Nigerians will not be happy. 2, as the fine boy of boxing, a lot of people will be like, okay, what has happened to Joshua, right now? Because of his face alone, he's having a lot of followership, let alone his boxing skills. But for him, he just have to win this rematch because if you remember, against Andy Ruiz Jr., when that rematch came up and he was able to win, people were like, good, you retrace your step, you got your groove back, and you got it. You won this game. Now, Usyk, beating him in that first bout was like he was complacent. He underrated it because he was as a southpaw. He was just coming from another category, thinking that, yes, I have it all in my own side. But alas, he was beaten. So Joshua will have to do everything possible to make sure he outboxed Usyk if he really wants to maintain the status of his popularity and business.
And one thing that I believe again is that if he should, maybe he was opportune, because we don't know who is going to win the bout actually. If he was opportune to gain the victory over the young man from Ukraine this time around, then there is a need for him to always prepare very hard whenever he's going for any bout.
Because the same thing happened to Andy Ruiz.
You can't be expecting rematch.
Already rematch every time.
Going into a fight with someone, you must have signed an agreement that there will be a rematch.
What if I disagree? I'm not signing a match.
So you can't be expecting that. That is the major reason why I'm not going to lie to you. No matter how good Anthony Joshua is, Anthony Joshua cannot face Denathan Wilder. Because that young man,
Deontay Wilder,
he is a beast.
Are you serious? But he was beaten.
Yeah,
he was beaten by Fury. No, wait. They met 3 times. Let's clear it. They met 3 times. The first one was a draw. Did you remember that? It was a draw. The second one, Tyson won. The third one, he won. So, in fact, they made the fight of, it's always rematch you hear, but now you have a trilogy, and he was able to win. It's talking about Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was really dealt with by Tyson Fury.
Yeah, actually, I believe that. But one thing that you really need to know, whenever this young man, Wilder, is fighting, believe me.
So what happened what happened to him against Tyson?
Against Tyson, he met a superior fellow.
That's where I'm going.
But we all know that Tyson Fury, that man, we can also call him a beast because Tyson Fury is someone that he will come to you with his height, everything. He will come to you. If you want to fight, let's throw the punch at each other. So it's whoever that have the strength.
So what I'm driving home here is the fact that you were trying to be like, oh, Deontay Wilder is a beast, right? Agreed. But how come that the beast mode in him was really 3 times he met Tyson Fury, he never won once. 3 times.
Yeah.
That shows Tyson really had upper hand. That shows he was stronger. Even, do you know that the first fight, even when he fell Tyson Fury, that everyone was thinking, okay, this is the end. That guy rose up and he was able to come back. When Deontay hit you and you actually fall, and this guy fell, he stood up, get his act together, and was still able to get a draw. Then the remaining 2 bout, he won the 2. That shows he took his time to understand that, okay, I can do this. And he did it. In fact, the third one was even worse.
But we all know that Wilder is a tougher, Fury is a tougher opponent to Wilder. Unlike, let's check out the people that Anthony Joshua...
No, before the fight, wait.
Let's check out the people that Anthony Joshua has been fighting against and see we are always expecting... You are trying
to justify the fact that, because Deontay Wilder lost to Fury, so it's worth it for him to lose. But nobody saw that coming. Nobody believed that, no, this is not Deontay. He has... The Gibson show class, 3 times. You met someone 3 times. Once, you lost twice. Come on, that guy has an edge. So for Anthony Joshua, if you are talking about Joshua and Deontay Wilder, even from the way it is right now, let me just tell you the truth. Wilder's form has dropped. It has dipped.
Even Joshua.
Both of them has dropped form. So you don't expect, whoever wins out of the 2, I'm not giving to anyone. Either Wilder, if Wilder should meet Joshua now, I don't know who will win. You know why? Both of them has lost form. If 2 of them should face Fury, Fury will beat 2 of them.
Seriously.
Right? Let's just leave that boxing and move straight to other stories trending loud. Let's talk about Women Champions League now. Yeah, it's still UEFA anyway. But Women Champions League, let's look at the fixture that will be coming up just today, where Juventus will be playing against Lyon Feminines and Arsenal Women will be playing against VfL Wolfsburg Ladies. Watch out there. Arsenal Women have to watch out for VfL Wolfsburg Ladies. Very fantastic when it comes to football. They know how to play football. Wolfsburg, Arsenal. Let's start from the under now. Arsenal, Wolfsburg. Who do you think? Who are you keeping it for there?
I will be going with Wolfsburg in this same encounter.
I pray that Arsenal will shock you.
I know the reason why I said so. When it comes to the female football in England, Chelsea, female football team. Chelsea has always been a dominant for like 2-3 years right now. And if they should, I think they are also having a match today in the league also. If they won today's game, they will leapfrog Arsenal
Super League,
at the top of the table. So right now, I believe that Wolfsburg women right now, what they are playing is beyond what Arsenal is playing. In the league, in the group stages also, they defeated Chelsea in the group stage. They are Wolfsburg and Chelsea. They were both in the same group, and they defeated Chelsea. I think Chelsea female team were able to get a draw in one of their encounter. So Arsenal will need to work up their belt playing against these people, because Wolfsburg, the female team from Germany, when you are playing with them, you yourself.
No, I see the way you are shaking your head.
You have to tie your lions.
I see the way you are shaking your head, but you know the funniest thing. What if? With the way you are actually hyping them, I don't know if you are their PA.
No, I'm not hyping them actually. It's a game. Anybody can carry the day. It's a game. That is it about football.
Between Juventus, Lyon.
How are we going with Lyon in that encounter?
Well, Lyon Feminine, we know how dominating they actually been in the French women football. They were there for almost 7 or 9 times they won the league, so they know how to play good football. So let's see what they will be doing against Juventus today. Although Adekunle has given it to them and also given it to Wolfsburg women, but we wait to see if football really cannot just be the way it is on paper. What if they get there and their feet turn things around? Arsenal, Wolfsburg, Juventus versus Lyon. Coming up also as we speak, those matches will be coming up tonight. Now let's move away and talk about a particular club in France. After they lost out in UEFA Champions League to Real Madrid, and also they were beaten by Monaco 3-0, they are shocked, and that has caused a lot of trouble right now for the manager, Pochettino, talking about PSG, and also having issue concerning the dressing room, because right now they have divided into two. News filtering in is that the French players are the American players. I call them America because majority are from South America players, Argentina, Brazil, like Neymar, Di Maria, Messi, and all of them. And we have French speaking.
The coach also is from South America.
The coach, yes, the coach is also from Argentina. So now the house is divided. According to news coming out, that the players are not happy with one another. They're having a divided house. In fact, if a player is fouled, if Neymar is fouled now, you see the way South American player will rush to at least go and have solidarity. But if it's like Ashraf Hakimi, the solidarity is less. A lot of issues coming up concerning the dressing room of PSG, and that is not really good right now.
Yeah, it's not really a good thing coming out from the dressing room of PSG right now, because with all the investment that they are having, PSG should be a dominant team, not just in the French League One only, but also in Europe. But right now, you can see after they were being bundled out of the UEFA Champions League by Real Madrid of Spain, things have not been going well with them. We recall last season also they lost the league title to Lille Metropole of France also. Same at the weekend, Monaco, AS Monaco defeated PSG by 3 goals to 0 also. So you get to know, we all get to know that things is not really going well at the home ground of PSG over there in France. So I think I see a lot of things to be done. The coach also has lost the dressing room to the player. That is just the truth. Because right now I believe that even the players themselves will be suggesting for a better coach instead of Mauricio Pochettino, because they are not playing well to expectation. They are not performing well at all. Paris Saint-Germain that we used to know under Laurent Blanc, when they have the likes of Zlatan and Ibrahimovic in their squad, they played a good football. They might not be dominant in Europe then, but when you watch them play in Europe, you will know that you are seeing a good football, watching a good football, even under Thomas Tuchel also. But right now, no one knows what is really wrong with the team right now.
But from the way it is, if they should bring a new coach, because at times you'll be thinking the problem is the coach and you can actually deal with the players. Now, the coach is not the one that divided the house into two. The players on their own volition begins to pick unnecessary offense. You know, when you begin to pick offense against someone, there are things that even if that person should do things that normally you can laugh about and wave it off, now he begins to pick offense. And that is causing the problem here. A lot of unnecessary picking against one another. That's what the problem is now, because a house divided against itself cannot
stand.
So PSG, even if Pochettino should leave, they need to get their ass together, talking about the players.
The players need to
Same thing happening in Man United.
They ask together, actually. But one thing we also need to know, if they should get a good coach. I remember when Guardiola took over at Barcelona, the big boys, that he felt that, oh, these ones, their hair goes and more, these ones will distract the younger ones that are just coming up. Guardiola took this decision. It was like, okay, Samuel Eto'o, I don't need you. Even though Eto'o later stayed and played for a season, stayed the highest goal scorer in his team at that same season. The following season, he was not still convinced. He was like, no, you can't stay. Remember the likes of Deco. He let them go. The likes of the world best, former world footballer of the year, Ronaldinho. He let him leave also. So if they should have a coach that have coached at the highest level.
So are you suggesting you should let some players leave?
Of course.
Like who?
Some players will have to leave. If you know that this player will not allow me.
Like who?
No.
You don't want to mention? Are you scared of mentioning names?
I don't want to mention actually.
Oh my goodness. Maybe you want to say Neymar.
But although we are still expecting the departure of Kelvin Mbappe.
Mbappe will leave.
What is going on?
Kylian will leave.
Going to Real Madrid. that is a possible destination.
Because news came out that he was having a talk with Paul Pogba that he's fed up. He wants to leave. That's part of the rancor we're talking about. Things are not really moving well one way or the other. And it's possible that Neymar too, from the way, because the news came out that he too is behaving somehow. And well, you just have to get your acts together. Although Messi says he's not leaving, he can actually stay with them and finish off with his contract. And we know that Angel Di Maria, a lot of players could actually leave next summer. But from the way it is, whoever is coming as the manager, if they let go of Pochettino, whoever is coming in as the new manager, I'm looking at Zinedine Zidane. If he can come in, he can actually put his popularity, his experience, and the fact that, yes, I don't want to give a damn about any player here. I'm here to work. If you want to be a player under me, then you have to succumb. That's the way it is.
Yeah, I think that, that was where I was actually deriving to when I say they should have a good coach also. You know that those things like that actually work out. It's not about you getting, oh, they say this player is 200 million pounds, you invest your money into it. The coach, can they work with this player you are giving them? That is something you need to also watch out for. Look at the likes of Chelsea today. Chelsea won the UEFA Champions League last season, but look at the kind of players they use. We have the likes of Havertz. This is just, I think as of last season, he was just 21 years of age from Bayer Leverkusen. They did not go after the likes of, maybe let me use the example, as of them, maybe you want to value part of the Dybala in the transfer market, they can tell you it's 150 million pounds. They did not go after 150 million pounds player. And you should know that is what PSG are currently doing. Whenever they, oh, this player is good, it's 200 million pounds, yes, we want to get him. Just for what? Because they have something they want to achieve. They want to achieve the UEFA Champions League. There are still other players that you will get maybe at the age of 100, you get at the age of 70, that will play a good football for you. Players that will succumb to any coach that you are having at that particular moment. Believe me, these players right now, they are bigger than the coach of PSG. The coach of PSG, Pochettino, has never in his life managed a player that is as big as this. When he was at Tottenham Hotspur, we look at the kind of player he was managing. I think they get him from Espanyol over there in Spain, when he was also there in charge of Espanyol over there in Spain also. Look at the kind of player he was managing there. But right now, look at what the owner of PSG are giving him right now. So I believe that if Zinedine Zidane should take over, you will see a different football necessarily.
Let's hope so. Maybe we'll be taking over. We've been talking concerning the issue of rancor internally in PSG. Now, let's quickly go straight to another story where a player from Juventus, Paulo Dybala, is not a happy man as a new deal has not been struck by himself and also the team he plays for, Juventus. And the presence of the arrival of Vlahovic from Fiorentina has not made things so smooth for him, and he wants to leave. After all, they are not offering him a new deal, and the man, the Argentine, could be leaving. And quickly, we look at Ruud van Nistelrooy. Another story is trending in the world of transfer gossip. Ruud van Nistelrooy, a front runner for PSV and the manager's job, where a former Manchester United, you know what Ruud van Nistelrooy did for Manchester United, and also moving to play for Real Madrid. But right now, he is gone in to become the manager of PSV Eindhoven, a team that produced the likes of Ronaldo. Yes, the Ronaldo de Lima play for that team. Very good team. But now they want to get Nistelrooy to be their manager. And then you have Juventus to lure Mo Salah. Mo Salah is a player of Liverpool. They want to lure him on huge financial package just because he is here to accept the deal of Liverpool. So the Juventus want to catch him now and at least catch out later concerning Mo Salah. They want to offer him a lot of money for him to join them.
Yeah, that is it in the game of football right now. Investment. You know, if they can, maybe they might be ready to table like 500,000 or 400,000 pounds just to lure him, because they know that Liverpool cannot match.
So do you think Juventus can get this man?
If the Juventus can get Cristiano Ronaldo, then believe me, they can get.
I actually told someone that, but
they can
really,
get him.
Yes, I agree. But Ronaldo, Salah now, the time they got Ronaldo and the way Salah plays football now, do you think Liverpool, because Liverpool right now, they are yet to agree, they want to offer more, but I see him, if he doesn't stay, I don't think they see him in Juventus.
Or to me, I believe that he has played in Italian Serie A before, I think with AS Roma, I think with Fiorentina also. So he can go there.
He can go to Juventus.
There is every possibility.
But
you know, he will be playing around good players also. And we know that Juventus, they are really investing. Because for the past 2 seasons right now, they have been having a bad season. Last season under Pirlo, it was not their game was not going well this season. Also, they are just striving hard to march into the top 4. So I believe that Juventus will be a good match for Mo Salah. Sorry for the Liverpool fans at home.
Okay, let's see if that will be happening. If the man called Mo Salah will be joining Juventus, if everything goes well with that bumper package they want to offer him. It's been a wonderful time with Adekunle Samuel. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
And well, from me to you out there, Adeni Ajishafe. Sport is always business and fitness on 360 Sport on Trust TV. Thanks for watching.